It's time now to go inside innovation, brought to you by DMI, mobilizing enterprises for the connected world. Well, a recent study by the White House Council of Economic Advisors shows military spouses have an unemployment rate of some 16%, far higher than the overall national rate of around 3.4%. Indianapolis-based IT managed services firm Bell Techlogix has a plan to help change those numbers. Bell has been selected as a participant in the Department of Defense Military Spouse Employment Partnership. An Army veteran and Senior Vice President of Digital Workplace Services, Dale Dye, explains how the company is recruiting, hiring, and retaining veterans and spouses as well. And Dale, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Nice to have you.
Thanks for your service as well. Bell Techlogix, an amazing company, IT outsourcing company. You've grown now to more than 800 employees here, so it's a company with a lot of size.
Absolutely. We're growing and continuing to grow quickly.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about, first of all, the numbers and the need for this kind of thing. I mentioned those numbers are striking off the top. Military veterans and their spouses can find it very difficult to find jobs. What are some of the barriers or some of the issues facing military folks? You were one, are one, facing military veterans.
Well, from a veteran perspective, it's trying to put their practical, what they've done in the military, into the civilian world. So understanding what they did and how to make that work. From a veteran spouse or from a military spouse perspective, it's, you know, being able to show job stability, because as their spouses move into other duty stations, a lot of times they have to leave. And so companies are afraid to hire them, train them, and then have them leave. And that's where we saw a great opportunity to fix the problem.
All right, let's talk about Bell Techlogix being accepted into the Department of Defense program, this military employment program. How does it work?
Yeah, so the Military Spouse Employment Partnership is a program that's designed to work to put military spouses into the workplace and then allow them to take their jobs with them, which alleviates the huge stress off the military family when that soldier spouse does move out or whatever. So we work to give them a job. We make sure that we put them at the forefront, so if they're qualified and have the ability to do the job, then we're going to make sure they at least get the interview. We're going to work to hire them, train them, and then again allow them to port their jobs to the next duty station or whatever, and keep a job stability in the long term.
And the program, which has been in effect here with Bell, I think for maybe a year or about a year?
We actually just got inducted, so our official induction is in October, but we didn't want to wait, so we've already started.
And you're having impact. I mean,
Absolutely.
You're employing. How many veterans and spouses have you?
Yeah, so over the last 12 months, we've hired about 50, just over 50 veterans, and we've actually got 3 military spouses, to include myself being one. So I fall in both buckets. But you know, we're excited about that, and it shows that with just a little effort, what we can do. And so our commitment is that we're going to continue to interview a veteran or a military spouse for every single position we have, and hopefully hire them.
And we all talk about, we do stories on workforce and the challenges in filling jobs. This would seem to be maybe a very nice fit to help with that workforce.
Absolutely. I mean, you bring great people in, whether you get them here in Indy, which is our obvious focus as our corporate headquarters, or you put them out in the U.S. somewhere, it just opens the door to us to so many more people.
Very good. A great initiative. Bell Techlogix on the front of hiring veterans and spouses. Dale Dye, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Congrats. I know big expansion plans coming up for Bell Techlogix. We'll be following that as well.
Thank you.
All right.